would love to hear a little bit more of how you take a very high level and instead of break it down into sort of very prescriptive way, how do you turn that into a connecting from a North Star metric and strategy vision to actually the team every day?
Yeah, Becky, and I mean, that is the secret ingredient that unlocks the whole value, right? And it is not easy. And I mean, it is an iterative process, even on that first bullet that we spoke about.
Right.
Like, how do you design a strategy that actually, again, I think this first bullet is really relevant. How does it straddle 3 sprints and 3 months, a quarter, and 12 months, and 36 months and beyond? And how does it create space for it to be inspiring, but at the same time directing the focus and attention of the organization? And I mean, there is one big ingredient over here, which is happy coincidences and thoughts in the shower that you are surprised, like, okay, this happens, this can happen. So I think there's a little bit of art and science, but the key becomes, what is that aspirational metric that really kind of drives you towards the longer term? And in most of the companies treat it as revenue, but revenue is an outcome, and that is not aspiring. That is not inspirational. Is there something that you can point towards that'll create that human element of story and inspiration that really galvanizes the team? I mean, I'll give you an example. For us, it's actually really simple. It's assets under management, and we feel that is the biggest that's a biggest indicator of trust. If somebody is willing to give assets to an advisor, or is willing to give their business to the advisor, that is the mark of deep trust, right? That basically means we've been able to inspire trust. We've been able to personalize the recommendations. We're able to handhold and humanize those connections with the advisor. We've been able to play that middle role. And that is a sign of deep trust. And we celebrate stories when that happens. And if that North Star is quantifiable, everything starts moving from there. Again, as I said, and that's not just the only one. The next evolution of that could be a different metric that gets us to that place, maybe faster. So these evolve, but in my experience, simple words: inspiring trust, personalizing, humanizing, and then empowering. That's it. Like, that tells the story, and it can all be lined up with a KPI.